Oh my God, I can't believe what happened, you guys. What the this can't be a coincidence. I'm really excited about this video because it's been a while that I've done a video where I just talk directly with you, and there's a lot that I want to say. So this video is going to be all about manifestation, the magical buzzword that everybody's talking about. I'm going to describe what manifestation actually is, what it's not, what people get wrong about manifestation, and then I'm going to go through my past year, 2021, and sort of describe all of the different things I've manifested intentionally using mindset, using magic, using the law of attraction. In this video, I'm going to share all of the behind the scenes results that have happened that I haven't really talked about. I feel that it's very important to share throughout the past year, out of all the things I've tried on the channel, what has worked, what hasn't worked, and the real results that I've seen. I'm also going to be talking a bit about the future of this channel and the community here. I love y'all so much, and I've been thinking and plotting up ways and scheming ways to get y'all more involved. So make sure you watch till the end of the video because I will be talking more about that vision and how to stay updated. Let's start with breaking down this word manifestation that we hear all the time. To manifest basically means to create something, to bring something into fruition, basically using your intention and your belief to then attract what you desire into your life. And I'm gonna be the first one to say that I used to roll my eyes at people who talked about manifestation. I used to laugh at it, but in the back of my mind and in my heart, I kind of knew it was real. I just needed to actually start to try it out and get real life experiences, repeated results to now know it's real. Manifestation doesn't mean that you just sit back and do nothing and wait for things to come to you. Hell no. I didn't just manifest this YouTube channel. I put in a lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears, endless hours, lots of late nights into building this channel to where it is now. But for a long time, I did not have the mindset and belief system to match what I was doing. So I was spinning my wheels, and it was when I started to use these techniques, and then I started to see things really shift. So before we dive into the video and I give you some real tangible manifestation results from this past year, I would love to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people like myself. I actually just did this amazing course called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with the super talented Marquez Brownlee, aka MKBHD. I'm always trying to improve my skills as a creator and learn more about YouTube, and it really helped me think deeper about my pre-production process to set my videos up for success. So if you are a creator or you want to start a YouTube channel and start making videos, I definitely recommend this course. And there's also tons of other awesome courses on Skillshare. The first 1,000 of you who click the link in my video description will get 1 month free from Skillshare, so you can start learning and following your curiosity and creativity today. It was in 2020 when I really started to take the whole mindset manifestation thing more seriously, and I was sort of on a roll at that point, and it sort of fed into the new year. And the first thing that I manifested was an incredible New Year's experience at a place called PUNTA. It is a permaculture farm, and it's on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, and it is such a beautiful eco village and community that I learned so much from. And this was by far the most powerful New Year's experience I've ever had in my life. It really made a difference in my entire year because for that week that I was there, we were really working on our intentions for 2021. We were anchoring in our intentions through all sorts of workshops and healing, and that has carried me through the entire year. So after Punta Mona, I went to do a water fast. During that time is when I finished the book Real Magic. Let me actually get it because this book changed my perception of magic and manifestation. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I found the sacred book, Real Magic. This book breaks down a whole plethora of scientific research on how intention and belief affect outcomes. And I've experienced this happen this past year, and I want to tell you what has really happened because some of the stuff has really just completely blown my mind. So then around Valentine's Day is when I did the love spell with the one and only Mia Magik. You said this worked for you and your friends.
Yep, 4 at this point. Like direct success rates of exactly what they wanted. So
Mia, I'm scared. I like don't know if I want a relationship right now. What if I accidentally manifest a relationship? After I posted that video, the day after, I went to Unleash, which is my roommate's 3-day transformational dance experience. It was in Joshua Tree at Unleash Love Ascension on Valentine's Day weekend. I met the man who is now my boyfriend, and we've been together since then. This was not something I was expecting. I think what made this work is that I wasn't really trying so hard to make it work. That's one key about manifestation, is you cannot be attached to the outcome. If you're forcing it, it ain't gonna work. And with the love spell, I was super open. It was sort of just a fun experiment that ended up really working.
Maybe it's what you need. My mom always reminds me that like, we can't always get what we want, we always get what we need.
Okay, so the next thing that I manifested was a dream new home. How do they start cribs? Hi, I'm Sky, welcome to my crib, right? I did a new home ritual. I did a channel journaling practice where I basically wrote as if I was already living here. And then about 1 to 2 weeks later, the room that I am in now opened up, and I moved in February of 2021, and I've been living here ever since. It has been so fun and so magical. We're creating this alternate reality here at the portal, and it's really cultivated this expansion, and it's really been such a fun and magical experience. So then in March, I did another video with Mia Magik where we tried a money spell. She taught me this honey jar spell to manifest money, and I wrote down a specific number that I wanted to manifest. Now, I'm gonna be very honest, that money spell did not work, or it has not worked yet. I didn't end up manifesting the exact number that I wrote down. And that's something I also want to mention, is that manifestation and magic, it's not like it works every time and oh my gosh, everything is just out of thin air appearing. Although I did not manifest that specific number, I actually started bringing in a lot more money than I had been in the past. And if I look at my financials from this past year, I have brought in significantly more revenue into my business from the prior year, and that feels really good. And you know what, I'm really proud of myself, because that wasn't just a like manifestation thing. I've been working really hard to actually create this into a business that can sustain me, and I feel really proud that I can say that I do support myself as a creator, and it feels really good. For a long time I had a hard time acknowledging myself, and that's another thing that I feel is really important when it comes to manifesting things, is being willing to acknowledge yourself and say, hey, you're doing a good job, and be proud of yourself. And that's something I've had to almost train. It was not possible for me to do before. I would just be so hard on myself and think of all the ways I should be better. I started practicing self-love. I started practicing really being proud of myself and acknowledging myself and anchoring that into my being, and it has completely shifted so many things, and I've been seeing how that's changed my external reality as well. Around April and May, I manifested some really fun adventures. I went to Costa Rica again and did a video with a circus group called Momentum, and I also went to do a video with one of the last living shamans of the BRIBRI tribe in Costa Rica, and that was something I did not plan. That was something that I didn't set out to do. It just all fell into place, and that was something that sort of felt like very synchronistic, very magical, and that experience had a huge impact on me. And that's a really big standout from this year, spending time with Marcelino and my friends from the Foundation Project, and getting to see how they're supporting this tribe that has been holding this ancient indigenous wisdom for thousands of years. In the summertime, I also made a couple videos with a wizard, and I spent the day with the wizard, and I had a really beautiful healing experience during that video. Then he taught me this manifestation formula, and what I'll say about that is that the vision that I kind of had was something that's pretty long-term, and I don't think that it's something that is going to come to fruition for maybe a couple of years. It's sort of like this really big long-term vision, and that's why it was so emotional when I was visualizing it, is because it felt so real. Although I haven't manifested that vision right away, I have seen things start to happen and synchronicities start to happen that tells me that I'm on the right track. Here's another person that I'm meeting. Here's another step in the process of seeing that vision come to life. And I think that that's something that's also important to mention about this, is that we cannot really control the timing of all of this. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think that especially younger generations are so conditioned to want things right away, to want that instant gratification, but it doesn't happen like that. I also manifested getting to spend a couple of days living with a multi-millionaire, Garen Jones, who actually used to be homeless.
I used to live in my car for 2.5 years.
And use these tools I'm talking about right now to completely transform his life. He is living proof that anyone can do it, that this is available to everyone and anyone. I also manifested getting to collab with two YouTubers I've been wanting to meet and wanting to collab with for a long time. Dakota of Earth invited me to do some crazy videos in Mexico. That was a complete perception change for me and just expanded my awareness so much. And I'm so happy and grateful that I got to have that experience. So thank you, Dakota, for bringing me. Another YouTuber I got to collab with this year was Heather, Activation Vibration. I've been wanting to make a video with her for forever, and finally it manifested. It came to fruition, and that video just came out. It was so wild to me. It was expansive. It was a real reclamation of my voice.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
And it felt like this deep remembering, and it just felt so good.
I don't know how to explain,
Yeah.
but it feels, I had that full, like, healing.
Okay, so now I want to let y'all in on a little secret. I want to talk about a technique that I never actually made a YouTube video about, but it's a technique that has created some really powerful results. This technique is called Rapid Transformational Therapy, or RTT. So Rapid Transformational Therapy is a form of hypnosis where you actually go back to early childhood memories and you get to the root cause of limiting beliefs. So the first time I did this was over the summer, and I was dealing with this limiting belief around feeling worthy and deserving. I felt undeserving, I felt unworthy, and I was wondering, why do I still feel like I'm sort of struggling monetarily? I'm not necessarily seeing the kind of results I want to see, and what's going on? Here's what happened. So I did the session, I identified these limiting beliefs and the root cause of them, and then the therapist who I did this with actually gave me a custom hypnosis meditation to do for 21 days that reprograms your subconscious to actually create new programs of empowering beliefs of worthiness and deservingness. And I listened to this for 21 days, and oh my God, I can't believe what happened, you guys. What the After doing this hypnosis meditation for 21 days, I manifested $5,000 out of nowhere, just out of the blue from a stranger. A couple of days later, another $1,000 magically appeared in my account. This does not happen to me often. This happened one other time when I did the Deepak Chopra 21-day abundance meditation challenge, and at the end of that challenge, I manifested thousands of dollars. I also have a video about that, and what's very interesting to me about all of this is that every time I actually intentionally work on reprogramming beliefs, I see the results, and in this case, I saw these results just happen. This can't be a coincidence that this is happening now, that all of a sudden I manifest $6,000 in 1 week right after having done this. Like, is that a coincidence, or is that actually magic and proof that this is working? Gratitude is the ultimate attractor. It is the ultimate manifesting tool. So if I can leave you with anything, like where do I get started? How do I start to do this? It is just to be grateful every single day. Find 1 to 3 things to be grateful for and write them down, and feel that gratitude in your body, and notice how your life starts to change before your very eyes. And before I wrap up this video, I just want to say how much I am grateful for this community. I have been feeling this love and this gratitude for all of you so much recently, because I see you and I feel you, and believe me, I want to meet you in real life. Like, that is at the top of my mind, is how do I create an in real life experience for this community? All the stuff that you see on the YouTube channel, I want to create that in real life for you. I want all of us to meet. I want y'all to vibe with each other. That's what I want, is to bring this community together beyond just these YouTube videos. So as a start, I created a Sky Life Discord. The link is in the video description, and this is a place where we can come together and we can start to talk about these things, and we can start to figure some of this stuff out and start to really communicate with each other off of the comment section on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. That's it for this episode of Sky Life. I hope y'all have an amazing holiday season. Take time to get off screens, get off your phone, and be present with the people you love. All right, that's it. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
We got a lot of time on our hands, yeah, don't have to pressure thing, don't you know? Easy, let it come with